Hi, I am Adam.
And hi, I am Eve. You are welcome to our beautiful home in the Garden of Eden.
And hi, I am Rima, and you are welcome to Bible Magic with me, Rima. So, children, in my previous video, I told you about the creation of this beautiful world and how God created the first man Adam and the first woman Eve and a beautiful home for them in the Garden of Eden. Now, do you want to know what happened in the Garden of Eden? Come, let me tell you. But where is my book? Here it is. So, 100 Bible stories for children, and today I am going to read for you the second story, Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. Let us begin. Here we go. God made sure that the Garden of Eden had everything that Adam and Eve needed to be happy. The sun kept them warm, so they didn't need clothes. They weren't embarrassed about being naked anyway. A gushing stream gave them water. All sorts of flowers, plants, trees grew there, fragrant and shady, and bearing tasty fruits, nuts, and seeds. In the middle of the garden grew two most beautiful trees of all. That is, the tree of life and the tree of knowledge. Take care of my marvelous garden, God told Adam and Eve. Enjoy eating anything you like, except for the fruits of the tree of knowledge. Please do not eat it, because if you eat those, you will die. Adam and Eve did as they were told, and their life in the garden was wonderful until one day Eve met a serpent. So, children, this is Eve. And do you know whom Eve met? Eve met a serpent. The serpent was far cunning of all the creatures God had made. Very slyly, it asked Eve, did God really tell you not to eat from one of the trees? Yes, that one, replied Eve, pointing to the tree of knowledge. He said, if we do, we will die. I don't think we are allowed to even touch it. Nonsense, hissed the snake. You won't die. God doesn't want you to eat the fruit, because if you will become just like him. You'll know the difference between good and bad, just like he does. Eve gazed nervously at the tree of knowledge. How beautiful it was! Its leaves whispered mysteriously in the breeze, and its branches stretched towards her. Its fruits hung down ripe and ready to drop into her hand. How wonderful it would be to become wise, Eve muttered, overcome by the longing to eat the fruit. She picked up the nearest fruit and took a big, juicy bite. It was so delicious. Surely, something that tasted so good could not be wrong. Adam hurried to share the fruit with Adam, and he too couldn't resist it either. Suddenly, Adam and Eve realized that they indeed knew the difference between good and bad, and what they had done was really, really wrong. The couple felt dreadfully ashamed and were embarrassed about being naked too. They tried to sew leaves together to cover themselves. Then, in horror, they heard God coming. Quickly, they hid. But God knew. Adam, God called, "Why are you and Eve hiding from me?" The red-faced couple crept out, hanging their heads in shame. They were frightened when they heard God. So they said, "We were frightened when we heard you, and also we weren't dressed." Adam mumbled, "What has made you want clothes? And why are you afraid of me?" God demanded. "You haven't eaten the fruit I asked you not to eat, have you?" Adam owned up, but he blamed it all on Eve, who in turn blamed it on the serpent. God listened as they squirmed and they squabbled, means they argued. Then, with huge disappointment, he said, "I have no choice but to punish you all." He sent the snake crawling away in the dust, the enemy of the humans forever. After making animal skin clothes for Adam and Eve, he turned them out of their beautiful garden home. "From now on, you will have to fend for yourselves and struggle to grow food," God told them. "And one day, you will go back to being the earth from which I made you. You will one day die." He set angels with fiery swords to guard the tree of life, so that Adam and Eve could not eat of its fruits, to save themselves from eventually dying. God watched with great sadness as the shamed couple walked out into the world. So, children, did you listen to the story carefully? And did you learn something from the story? God, our Father, watches over you and me and everything that we do. There are many people in this world who tell us to do the wrong things, but we must never listen to them. We must listen to only God our Father, and He watches you and watches me. As the song goes, be careful, little hands, what you do. Be careful, little hands, what you do. There's a Savior up above, watching over you with love. So be careful, little hands, what you do. So children, do promise to do good things and be the children of God. And now, if you did like my story, please do like, share, comment and subscribe till I get ready with my next story in my next video. Till then, goodbye. Love you. Stay safe. Stay home. Bye.